Hey Pastry Puffs! Welcome back to Strudel Reviews. It's your girl Strudel, and today is day 5 of the countdown to Strudel's birthday, and today we are finally going to be reviewing Miss Coral Waves from the L.O.L. O.M.G swim line. And I know what y'all about to say, like, didn't you just upload a video not too long ago? I'm gonna be like, yes. Yes, I did, because I decided to do an extra special review of Paradise VIP because I had something extra to be able to do something for Thanksgiving, although it wasn't my original intentions, which less sad about because I was really looking forward to reviewing the Supersonics, but I guess that will be another day. But with that, let's get into Miss Coral Waves, as she is the grand finale of the O.M.G swim line for the time being. And let's get into her, like, you can tell, like, the swim line girls have the same, like, thicker style eyebrow, and, like, you could tell, like, there's little feathering, and you could tell she has actual eyeshadow instead of graphic eyeliner like Paradise VIP and Coastal Cutie. She's got like a really pretty like dark and light pink shade of eyeshadow. And she has the same color green eyes that Lone Star has, which are absolutely beautiful. She's got a little beauty mark, like, right above her lip, which I adore. Very similar to Phoebe from the Bratz. And then you can see she's just got kind of like a nude pink lip, which we love. And then we'll go down to her swimsuit, which is actually a wetsuit, which is actually, like, a really pretty, like, light pink and neon green with, like, a little bit of, like, a darker pink wetsuit. The top being, like, a high neck, and then a ribbon being, like, the equivalent of a zipper, and then has, like, an actual little metal ring around the top of the ribbon to make it look like an actual zipper. And then you can see, like, she's got, like, a little design that's outlined in black with a little bit of the darker pink, and then you can see on the sides of the wetsuit has the black lining to give it more detailing, and then, like, you could tell, like, the bottom has cutouts to make it look like it's just one of those typical, like, rich girl one-piece swimsuits, which is cute. And then it's got the same darker shade of pink, and you can tell she's got, like, a little seatbelt belt. And it is a actual plastic buckle, and, like, the actual, belt is a real stretchy material, which is pretty decent. And then, like, the back of the bathing suit, you can tell it is all one piece, but the bottom and the top separate. But there is a little bit of space on the bottom of Coral Waves, because I guess it's just the way how the swimsuit is made. And then, like, we take a quick look at her fingers, and you can tell she has this really pretty dark blue polish on her nails, which is gorgeous. Very, very gorgeous. And then we go down to her feet. You can tell she does not have shoes, which is the obligatory thing of the swim line. And then, like, you look at her head, like, the top of her head, and it's, like, barely noticeable, but she's got little light brown baby hairs going from, like, the top of her head. It doesn't go all the way down like Paradise VIP's did. And then you can tell she's got a darker pink and a lighter pink streak going through her hair, and you could tell, like, if you stand her up, pardon, like, the rooting, like, her hair is fully crimped, and, like, the rooting is pretty good for a budget doll, I would say. It's actually pretty decent for a budget doll, but you just kind of have to run a brush through the hair to hide the bald spot. Because I had to do the same thing with Coral. I had to do the same thing with Coastal Cutie. Paradise VIP, I didn't really have to do that with her. Because for some reason with Coral Waves and Coastal Cutie, they put like the little thing where you sew the hair and where the hair gets sewn into the box. Where they sew the hair to like these little plastic things to help secure it to the box, which is kind of dumb. Because like Bratz used to do, like when older Bratz were on the shelves, they used to do that all the time, and it was like the most frustrating thing. Literally the most frustrating thing. But quick touch up on the articulation. The swim dolls have the same amount of articulation in the head that the articulated O.M.G dolls have, and they have the articulation in the shoulder, but they do not have the articulation in the elbow or the wrist. And they do have the rubber legs, but they do not bend. But there are articulated versions of the dolls out there. But what I'm most likely going to do is probably try to see if I can find articulated bodies on AliExpress. Because that's where a lot of people... That's where, like, a lot of other doll collectors, like, in search of, like, missing pieces for their Bratz dolls, or, like, with a situation in the Rainbow High community, one of the one of the Rainbow High fans had purchased... I'm sorry, I'm just, like, looking at her eye, because I'm, like, thinking now, like, is her eye a little misprinted? It's kind of hard to tell because they never really get the eyes right on the O.M.Gs. But, you can't, like... And people are finding, like, the new O.M.Gs, like, Skate Park QT and Trendsetter. They're finding them on AliExpress, and because a lot of people, that's how they buy the new stuff early, is they buy it from AliExpress, although... And it's like, the people who are buying them are purchasing these legally. It's just the fact that the warehouse, the people who work in the warehouses for the companies like MGA and Mattel, they steal these products and then turn around and sell them for a profit on websites like Taobao and AliExpress. Because, like, I guess... that, like, they don't really, like, I guess they give their employees more free will, kinda, sorta, like, kinda just, like, I guess leave them to their own devices, or people would just get, like, but at the same time, like, please, like, at the same time, like, in these countries where they are, like, assembling these dolls and everything, they don't get paid livable wages to, like, make these. So they just kind of take matters into their own hands and steal. And, like, just steal things to take home and sell them for, like, livable wage, like, just to make ends meet and survive. And I feel like companies need to pay their employees more. Again, it's like the little guys are the ones that are making you, like, hundreds of thousands, if not $1 million a year, especially if you're a multi-million corporation. Looking at you. Sorry. I forgot what I was gonna say. But, seriously, it's kind of getting me a little riled up. Like, I was over, like, the whole Target. Oh, do not get me started again on that Target. Ooh. I would like a word with whoever does the stock for Target, because if y'all ain't going to sell the products before the street date, don't put them on the shelves. Because, like, other stores that I've been to and other doll collectors have been to, like, are able to buy the same stuff that Target has on their shelves, and they're able to just like walk out with it the same day. But quick disclaimer for the O.M.G swim line. I'm not sure if they're going to be in like the more major retailers like Walmart or Target or Amazon. Because, as I've said, they are, because they are budget dolls, and, like, they've been found at places like, they've been found at Family Dollar, they've been found at Dollar General, they've been found at Ollie's Bargain Outlet, they've been found at a store in the South called Dee Dee's Discount, which I've never heard of. But it's kind of, like, similar to, like, a TJ Maxx or, it's, like, very similar to, like, a TJ Maxx or a Marshall's or even Ross. I checked Rose's, I think it was, like, early last week for coral waves, because I was, like, in the middle of cleaning my house, and then, like, even though I was, like, my blood sugar and my blood pressure were so low that day, and I was still in the middle of cleaning my house, and then I was like, maybe Roses will have coral waves, because it was driving me crazy. I couldn't find her, and you see why, because she's absolutely gorgeous and absolutely stunning. And me not being, like, I don't think things through. And is the actual problem. I don't think things through. And, like, by the time I got, like, partway home, I had to stop to hold on to a telephone pole for, like, a couple of seconds because I felt so woozy. Like, I should have known when to quit. But I'm too stubborn. I'm too stubborn to admit that I'm wrong. Or I'm, like, too stubborn to admit that I need help. I'm just stubborn, and I don't like to ask for help. Because I just feel like a massive burden and an inconvenience on the people around me. But, like, I'm trying to get better with that. But sometimes my stubbornness just wins. And, like, I'm so sorry, but I can't get over how, like, gorgeous she is. Because I didn't realize I was going to fall in love with her as much as I did. Because when I saw the stock photos of, like, Coastal Cutie, Coral Waves, and Paradise VIP, I was like, the only one that really does it for me is Coastal Cutie, I mean. Because, like, you know, I love her. She's stunning. And I was like, oh, I need her. And then I went to a Family Dollar to go look for brown hair dye, but I found my original black dye that I love so much. And I saw her in person, and I was like, and then I was so happy I found her in the Family Dollar in the next town over. So now my life is kind of complete for now till my Christmas. And with this, guys, this has been Coral Waves as, like, a part of my countdown birthday celebration. See you guys tomorrow for Chillax's review, and then Saturday is going to be the surprise grand finale, so catch you there.